before we go live.
And nobody's actually watching. It doesn't matter.
That's true. I was talking to my sister yesterday at dinner, and she's like, "I've been trying to watch your Baldur's Gate Let's Plays on YouTube." I'm like, "Oh, thanks." She's like, "There's so many hours." I'm like, "Yeah, we looked at the time played, and it's like 45 hours so far, and we're about 2/3 of the way through." Ugh. One of more players failed to answer in time. Okay. Yes. Okay.
Courgette, salami, mushroom soup,
Oh.
some cheese,
Oh.
a butter bun.
Mm.
I have 64 potatoes. Goodness.
Is that in one stack?
Yeah.
If you add that, what number is it? Like, what is it?
223. You have enough potatoes to live forever.
I realized we were Irish.
Yeah. Where's that wine that counts as one supply? That's what I need. That is the final ingredient for everything every time somehow.
Yeah, well, you wanted to deglaze the pan with a bit of wine, so, makes for a good...
I think I'm out of one wine. That sucks.
Oh, I'll have to...
I guess I'll have to go with a 3 wine. Go over a little bit. I don't care. We have so much.
It's true.
Bonk. Let's go.
Yeah. Be long rested. All right. Oops, Scratch wants to chat.
What's up, Scratch? You got a torch for me? Come on. Good boy. An agate.
Very well. I have something to
An
ask.
agate. Wow.
Yeah.
Neato.
You smell very delicious.
An agate.
More. Nice here. The cave.
So apparently you can also summon the owlbear as a pet if you talk to it enough. So I'm going to make more of an effort to do that. Did you leave already? Yeah, you left.
So where do we want to go?
Excellent question. Yeah. So we need to head west towards Baldur's Gate. That's like the story. We still technically have a little bit to explore in this place.
The formerly cursed lands.
Are they not cursed anymore? We don't need lights.
I don't think... Didn't we lift the curse? Oh, wait. No, it didn't get... No, we did... Wait. So we did the Thaniel stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then we killed the Night Song.
Mm-hmm.
The road to Baldur's Gate
Oh,
is west
hi.
of the town.
What's up, Dream
If we
Visitor?
hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
I cannot join in this conversation. Oh, now
She
we
just
leave
says,
the heart
you
of
need
the
allies.
Absolute alive.
Yeah.
Thanks to you.
Oh.
You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first
You're in.
to fall.
Yeah, I'm in now.
Okay.
It just took a minute.
Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need.
Good.
But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
I will seek more allies in the city.
I'm glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Crush them with weight of numbers.
Kind of an interesting idea for a game like this. Just have more people than the enemy does.
I'm not getting Shadow Curse, but I've got light. So.
Yeah, here, I'm going to see if I get Shadow Cursed if you keep going. What the? You're purple now.
It's Shadow Heart. She gets a bonus for being in darkness.
Nice. I do not appear to be shadow cursed.
Huzzah.
You are far away. We did it. I guess?
Nope.
Nope. Bulk. Wait, what is this bull crap? Did you want to come back to us when this happens? Is
Yeah.
that what we talked about last time?
Yeah, I'll come back to you. I just gotta pull out my source.
Oh, you didn't have to come back. You were standing right there and it totally worked.
Still need-
Wow, the range on that thing.
Yeah, okay. So do we just
So-
want to leave the Shadowlands? Like, I get
Can
that we
we-
have more areas to explore, but I'm sick of this gas.
I want to talk to Halsin because he's like, we cured the Shadowlands. Good job. But like, it's back? So does he need us to do anything else?
Just go back.
Boy, killing the Night Song was a really terrible idea, huh?
There's no definitive proof that says killing her is what not lifted it. He also,
There was a cutscene that showed the shadows going nuts over the Shadow Curse lands. Don't give me that.
There was a cutscene showing the shadows going nuts in the last Light In.
Fine. Oh wait, he's not here. Is he back at camp?
No, he's here. He's here. You just didn't go in far enough.
Oh, he's deeper.
Yeah. All that implies
hi.
is that maybe the Shadow Curse is a Sharian thing, and she's like, "Yeah, I want this curse."
I bet she does. Here, I'll talk to him.
Yeah, go for it.
Thaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him.
Okay, right. We did that thing. So when will the curse actually be lifted?
I can't say for certain.
I don't know,
but
he says. Oh.
We'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us.
What does that
Don't
mean?
worry. All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready.
Long before this place recedes behind us.
So,
We have to...
before we leave,
We like the whole lands?
No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever they wish. I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend, once I'm gone. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it. I hope he does.
okay.
Okay, bye.
Rest.
I don't...
So, he says that the Shadow Curse will be lifted long before this place recedes us.
Recedes behind us.
Us, yeah.
Yes.
But Thaniel won't be able to join with Oliver until the curse is lifted, which hasn't happened
Well-
yet because it's like the way he's talking is like a thing still to happen.
I think he made it sound like both Daniel and Oliver are unconscious right now, and when they wake up, the curse will be lifted, and then they get to choose whether they want to merge back into one Thaniel or stay separate.
Right.
So okay, hang on. So there's a... I mean, we have a quest marker to head west on the road to Baldur's Gate.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think if we do that, that counts as the lands behind us? You know what I mean?
Yeah. 'Cause I don't think we can travel back to like the Crash or the Grove or anything anymore.
I bet we can. Should we try? What's
Yeah,
up, Phil?
we can try.
So-
We'll have to walk there. Though.
I know, that's going to suck.
We can fast
So
travel
there's
to the
a-
Shadowed Battlefield, and that's the closest to the Crash.
All right.
You gotta go.
Bonk.
I teleported here too. I clicked the button.
There you are. Hello.
Hi. And south. We never did find that monster that ate that ring. Oh, I've gone too far.
Sure never did.
Which one is it? I've gone.
He fell in a chasm, I guess.
Yeah.
Jerk. Depriving us of our delicious loot.
Yeah.
How did we get the moon lantern? Oh, he gave it to us. That's right. And then we told him to go into the shadows.
Yeah.
What a dummy. Can't believe we pulled that off twice.
Pulled it off twice? Oh, with the goblin?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, the goblin's a little easier to intimidate than a true soul.
That's true. I don't think it was intimidation. Was it intimidation?
I would have to be intimidated to do that.
Was it a deception check?
It was either intimidation or persuasion. I don't think you
Because
were
like I'm pretty sure.
deceiving.
I think Spider Guy was like, "I'll be protected."
We don't have time
No.
to waste retreading old ground. The power of the Chosen is growing.
Yeah.
So
We
Dream
must
Visitor's like,
press on in pursuit.
no,
Yeah.
but does it let us?
So this might be the thing that I was talking about, where if we go back there too much, the Chosen's power grows too much and she can't protect us.
Okay, no going back.
Yeah.
Good to know. Moonrise Towers, and then
Yeah.
go from there.
I think Spider-Man was like, if the Absolute wills it, then it must be. Like, I don't think he thought he'd be
Yeah.
protected. I think he knew he would get killed, but he's like, oh, that's the Absolute's will, I guess.
Yeah, I bet you're right.
I'm just taking my orders as I get them.
Yeah. I'm that much indoctrinated into this whole thing.
The road to Baldur's Gate
Well,
is
if
up
only you
ahead.
knew, the Absolute was
No
just a
turning back
mind
once we
enslaved
start
elder
down
brain.
that road.
The psionic detector is sounding. Vlaakith's warriors are
You see that alchemical stash? Oh my gosh, never mind.
I won't make the same mistake.
Oh, it's Gith Yankees. What's up, guys? How are things? So, you're dead.
You have a torch
I'm
out.
holding a torch. Of course I am.
You killed
job,
with the
torch.
torch.
Sure did. And equip thing. Not enough resources to equip thing.
Of course, you used your action to punch. Like,
Oh, you parried my torch attack. How dare you? Man, during my Ketheric fight, Isabel kept attacking Will, and Will kept trying to counter charm her, and it never worked. It was funny. It's like, aha, Will, attack. And I was like, counter charm. And it's like, nope.
Not
Like
happening.
10 times. It was hilarious. What does Indomitable do?
whenever you fail a saving throw, you can succeed it once per long rest. or
Sweet.
something.
Rule number 1 says, Phil, there's nothing more important than loot. Rule number 2, never stand in the way of the loot. This will end in death. And rule number 3, I always get the best loot. I don't think that's how this works. I think Samakra and I are friends. Nice hit.
Thank you.
I swear, anytime you do like Guiding Bolt or Holy Fire or something, it's got the worst hit rate in general.
I will take
So it's nice when it hits, is what I'm saying. Oh boy.
Oh, she's a warlock of Blackith. That's interesting.
That is interesting.
Yeah. I mean, this is going to go poorly for her, I think. But. Oh, I have the wrong weapon out. I wanted to use the ray of light. Can't do that with the torch.
Right.
Well,
Stupid torch.
I will swap, and let's hope that they. Actually, I've got a better idea. No, I don't have a bonus action either. Let's just hope they stay in a line.
That'd be nice.
Unless you can throw a potion of speed at me.
Critical miss. Lame. La, 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 la. Hey, I have a weapon now.
Huzzah. Get your helmet
You
out.
had all the potions of speed. Do
I
I have
did.
potions of speed?
I have no idea.
I thought you said... Oh, I do have one.
Can you hit me from there? I'm kind of behind a thing.
I don't have a throw,
No. Throws an action.
but I can send it to you.
No, I've got them
There
in
you
my
go.
inventory.
Oh, all right.
I just don't have the action to drink it.
Yeah.
Fine.
Donk.
The funny thing
Aha.
about being knocked down with a range attack is the subsequent range attack has disadvantage on you because you're prone.
Right, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
And stupid.
Oh, they're still bunching up. That's good for me. Don't have enough. That.
Bleed for me.
Bleed for me.
Did you get double countered there?
Yeah. I bashed, you hacked. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so they stayed grouped up. That's good.
There you go. You dead. GG. Get a misty step up here for the fun. I'm going to stand behind you. Just kidding. I'm not going to stand behind you, actually.
That's fair.
No, I will. There we go. I'm like dazed or something. Oh, I am dazed. Sure am. Sure. Double executioner?
Sure.
Paralyzing critical.
Paralyzed the 116 HP.
Can't use reactions. Dead, it says.
Oh.
I mean, dazed. Whatever.
Oh.
She's down. Doesn't really matter, does it? Nope. How do you get up there? Oh, over this
Is-
way?
Yeah. Either way. You kind of go back, or you can go forward to the right now.
Haha. Haha. Oh, that was amazing. That was like a pool shot.
Yeah.
Bing, bing, bing. I don't think I've seen it do that before.
On my way.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use this.
Yeah, hit.
It hit, but 8 damage.
Hmm. Ooh.
2 can play the Eldritch Blast game. Pow, pow, pow.
7, 7, 11. Goodness.
You gonna miss every attack on your turn? Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like Shadowheart could help at all.
She could, but she can only do it once.
Hmm.
Will that person just die if, like, the Shadow Curse, if they just
Got to
keep
move.
running that way?
Good question. Who's keeping them from dying of the Shadow Curse? Yeah, 9.
I can do 24 damage. Or 9. Ow. Oh,
That was awesome.
Don't waste a step.
At least she helped.
Hey, a connection. Incredible. All right, who wants to die? This one that has a name.
Double
See ya.
crit.
Mm-hmm.
How much damage was that? Wish I could read it. Stupid end turn.
Beautiful.
It was a lot of damage.
Woohoo! It's getting bigger every time.
Boss was right. The Granith alerted us to the hunters.
Did it? I don't feel like it did.
Who alerted us to the hunters?
That thing that, what's his name, gave it to us. That said it will warn us when the Queen's hunters are near.
Yes, she did say something about it, like reacting before you got into the fight. Yeah.
I don't think it did. I think we
did.
just got ambushed.
Nope.
What?
It did. I heard her. You were just running in, and I don't think there was enough time to like stop, unless you had like lightning fast reflexes. But it did warn us.
What the crap's the point? Ugh.
I think technically we didn't have a surprise round. We weren't surprised when it happened. I
guess that's good.
Yeah, well, it means they would have gotten a whole extra round on us.
Yeah, fine. Phil's being sarcastic about our magical battle. There was plenty of magic in that battle. What are you talking about?
Loads of magic.
Yeah. Hey, look, a waypoint. Hooray.
Forgotten, thanks to us.
Hey, I just said the Shadow Curse is going to be forgotten.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay, so we leave and the Shadow Curse will be gone. Let's do it. Take
like
that,
an army
Shadow
marched
Curse.
through here.
That we hate so much. More than the people that died to it, probably.
Yes. Continue.
About to
Advance.
progress on your adventure.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Hooray! We've triumphed.
So
I
literally,
still... I...
you're the most samurai paladin I've ever seen.
Like... Killing Shar killed everybody the last Light's in.
Killing the
But
Night Song.
apparently we can overcome that problem because we fixed it before we killed the Night Song. Like, none of this makes sense.
We didn't fix it before we killed the Night Song. We fixed it.
Yeah, we did.
No. You had to kill. You had to kill Ketheric and reunite Oliver and Nathaniel.
Oh.
We only did half of it. I wonder if it's possible to kill Ketheric while he's still immortal from the Night Song and then go free her.
We can't kill him if he's immortal. What are you talking about?
Right, but he just like leaves anyway, right?
What?
Like, what happens in that fight if we haven't dealt with the Night Song?
If we go to the top of Moonrise Tower and try to fight him when he's immortal?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is anyone dumb enough to do that?
That's
I feel like you all just die. Like, what is...
I mean, there has to be something that happens, because like the first time you fight him, he gets like half hurt, then runs away.
Yeah, because he's mortal.
No, because it's a scripted event, because he has to be down in the dungeon. In the under place with all the illithid stuff, right? So the first part of the
first time we fought him, the Night Song was either dead or freed. For my playthrough, she was freed. For yours, she was dead.
Right, but...
Okay. Well, I don't know what the confusion is here.
I'm saying the first part of the fight you can still win, because it's scripted that he just leaves anyway.
I bet if you show up and the Night Song's still imprisoned, you can't hurt him and he kills you, unless you run away. I'll bet you $10 that's what happens. There's no way the game's like, congratulations, you made it here. It didn't do anything about his immortality, but you can still hurt him.
I reckon,
Why?
I don't know. Because you can still hurt him, even though he's immortal. You just can't die.
Sergeant.
Those are two different
only.
things.
Oh, here, I presume, world
Oh,
rock is secure.
interesting.
Preparations for my inauguration. are complete.
Interesting argument.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came
He does
cowering
wear
behind
these
chambers.
clothes when he's in Baldur's
I'm
Gate.
flattered,
Yeah.
Sergeant. But
That's
even
amazing.
I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me.
Oh, I
my
found out
lord,
some more stuff about
but there is
Gortash.
panic
Hold
in
on.
the streets.
Oh, wait.
The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would
Uh-oh.
be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the flaming fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties.
Oh, no.
Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir.
Who's
no,
this?
sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Oh.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling.
Oh, hey, Orin.
Give me a reason not to cut you to
It was Orin the whole time?
Control yourself, Orin.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
We need to focus on reuniting the stones.
Did we know that, Sergeant?
These quakes are just the
No.
start.
Okay.
The
Neither
painter's
of us
like, I'm
expected the
out.
Prison
Yeah.
bearers to kill Ketherick. They'll be traveling
Sure
to the
didn't.
city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
We might have met her.
So, this just told us that she can shapeshift, but our characters don't know that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Although, I think she might have been at the Last Light Inn during the planning meeting to, like, quote unquote, rescue Duke Ravengard.
Oh.
And I think if you use like detect thoughts or something, or I don't know, it's gonna be a way to like dispel illusion or something.
Yeah, yeah.
She might have been. I
so,
might be misremembering.
So Kartash.
Beyond the campsite,
Gortash,
the
or
city
Kala.
waits
No.
in uneasy silence.
Infernal
One
Engine
sleep
Girl.
away.
Karlash.
Karlash. She says that she got picked up off the streets by Gortash.
Oh.
That she was running with some small-time street gang, and he saw her and saw that she had potential and hired her to be his personal bodyguard, and she did for like a decade.
Oh, okay.
And I have my shield equipped? Why?
That's me.
Oh, no, we are just in the same spot. Gross.
Yeah.
And so
what do you mean, gross?
I'm not into you, sorry. So so she served him for 10 years. She thought everything was cool, and then he ends up selling her to Avernus to whatever
Zariel.
queen wanted her. Yeah,
Oh,
to
yeah.
Zariel.
Yeah.
And that's how she ended up being in Avernus fighting the wars. So she's super pissed at Gortash.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a neat view.
Like super pissed. She's like, I need to kill him so bad. She's like screaming at you. It's like, all right, calm down.
Alright, calm down. Deep breaths. Don't blow your engine.
Yeah. She doesn't have any concerns that the only infernal iron engineer we know is dead. Where the heck are our teammates?
Down here.
Where's?
This is camp. We're in camp.
We're in camp.
Yeah, we are.
Just, you know, in this ruined outpost, I guess. Whatever it is.
It's kind of gives me vibes of I should really know this, but it's the city on the other side of the river to Minas Tirith.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, it's not.
totally.
It's not on the other side of the river. It's on the river, but it is on the same side as Minas Tirith. Or Skiliath.
Yeah. Like it's an early warning city.
Yeah. It was their port city.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Albert. I gotta go talk to him.
Phil says that Orin is voiced by the same lady the big lady from Resident Evil Village. So Lady
Oh.
Dinaskura?
Um.
What's her name?
Yeah, I know the
You
lady that you
smell
talked about.
very
Yeah.
delicious, but
Had to go.
Oh, here's Karlach being mad about Gortash.
nice here. The cave.
The tadpole. I'd never have protected a Bay Knight even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die.
I've like never seen her this
I'm gonna
mad.
be the one who kills him.
We'll do it together, Karlach. No big deal.
Can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
I can feel it. The engine.
Wait, she is
It's
concerned
getting
about the
hotter,
engine now.
Louder. It's going to blow if we don't find another way to fix it. You know, Zariel may have put the fucking thing in, but Gortash gave her the go-ahead. You expect this shit from devils, but not from the people you care about. Let's get to the city. Got business there I'm highly fucking keen to attend to.
She just wants to smash Gortash's head in. I think that's what she's all about. We have invasion plans for the Sword Coast now. Are we planning on invading the Sword Coast? Did I lose you?
Sorry, I muted my mic for a bit.
Ah,
I have food now.
good.
Red Rooster. So, what was I gonna say? She definitely just wants to smash his head in. But I'm still interested because the thing in her chest is a infernal machine, and we still have all these soul coins. And I'm like, when can we like slot machine her or whatever? Just like power up with soul coins. I think. Oh, actually,
I don't think the problem is her powering up.
no. Actually, in my playthrough, I did get a cutscene with her where it's like, hey, if you give me one of those in combat, I'll go fucking wild and be unstoppable. So like you can power up with soul coins. I just realized.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go get an ice water. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm gonna enjoy some food.
And Cinnamon wanted to go out, so I'm back.
How is Cinnamon? Okay.
So if we're in camp, where does... Oh, we can't leave camp. We just have to, like, walk in a direction?
Yeah, we have to find the exit direction.
What's
and
in
then,
here?
which I imagine will be
Okay.
to the west-ish.
Well, it says Worm's Lookout is to the south. I think Worm's Lookout is where we want to go.
Okay.
As I had the opposite direction. Okay, so let's not go back inside this area. This did not work.
Didn't take you anywhere?
It's a dead end, so that's nice.
What about through this building? Looks like a gatehouse.
Hey,
this is where
Withers is in here.
And his puppet.
And, uh-huh.
Fate spins.
Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad Fate is working with her.
Dost thou require a new ally?
He doesn't have anything new to say. Bye. Poor Resd Bard that we brought into the world to play for us once and will never use again, probably.
Well, unless we get really unlucky with some
Thou
more.
hast now a bosom companion. Take
I'm
care that
kind
thou
of
art
surprised
not
it's not a temporary
distracted
thing.
on
It's
thy
like, here, you
quest.
get a hireling forever.
Recall
Would you talk about Lizelle with him?
He was like, you've got a bosom buddy now. I'm like, it's not the conversation.
Oh, right. Yeah, berries.
So back
So that seems unpromising.
Yes, this way. This way, this is just an overlook.
It's not the ghoul from Fallout. That's Withers.
Corporate needs you to find the difference between these two images.
Ha.
Camera distance. I cannot move my
So, lookout position rediscovered.
Oh,
Worms Lookout.
how'd you get there?
In the same place you are.
Oh.
This is the hardest puzzle yet. How do we get out of camp?
Do we need to take a long rest? Do we need to talk to Lays out?
Yeah, maybe it wants us to long rest.
I think it does,
Okay.
because it gave us a long rest.
Lizelle want to get down again?
She's yours, I can't talk to her.
I thought you slept with her that one time.
I had her on my team.
Ah.
Yeah, I really don't know where to go.
It's gotta, we just have to long rest. That's gotta be it.
That's gotta be it. Oh yeah.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full.
Boy, I'm sure
The
sad about all
absolute is
those
not
people
a
at
god,
Lashlight in
but
that
an
died
elder
because
brain
Shadowheart's a
controlled by the
zealot.
chosen of the Dead Three. They
didn't
mean
do
to
it.
use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods
exposition.
of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three.
Blah, blah,
If you
blah.
follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen.
Last
It will
time on
answer
Baldur's
to
Gate
you.
3.
Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious
Oh
delusions?
my gosh.
Or will you use the power you gain for your own? You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep.
Sounds like a
But
trap. I
sleep
don't
is
know.
not for you.
It was a trap. No, the relic. Get back here. What
That
the-
sounded like Blacketh.
Ah, hello, people. What is happening?
Help me!
It
we get
sounds like
everyone?
who?
Lithid Harborer.
Is she trying to punch you?
Lae'zel.
She's trying
Yes.
to punch Lae'zel. Why would you try to punch Lae'zel?
Yeah, it seems like a wonderfully stupid idea.
Like, she's wearing full armor and she's the murder machine. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Like, wow, AI is dumb. Here, someone else try to punch me. I'll get up right close to you. They're all punchy people.
Mhm.
Since
Oh,
when
escape
did
the
get
pole.
Yankee pushies?
We need to leave.
Miss. What?
Escape to the portal before the Absolute takes control.
But we can kill these people in like one turn.
Yeah, I'm not arguing that.
Miss.
Make sure we're aware of the goal.
Come quickly!
Is there
can't do
3
this
turns
without
remaining? We got this. Goodbye.
On I go.
Oh no, that's not how that's supposed to go at all.
Hurry, or we will all become thralls.
Yeah. I want to make it real quick, then we'll go.
Oh, you're turning a butter.
Hurry, or we will all become thralls.
We have 2 turns left. We're fine. Look, I have a dash even.
Oh, okay.
Oh, one of us has to make it,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yep.
Yay, we did it. Seriously, those are the worst Yankee I've ever seen.
They on lower levels than
Embarrassing.
us.
Yeah, what is this Castle Grayskull? Grayskull shit. Oh, we're in the Shadowfell again.
No, we're in the astral plane, the astral prison.
Oh.
Don't you remember the giant skull from the last time we were here?
Right. Who are all these Githyanki doing parkour?
They're monks.
I guess. They have cool tattoos. Oh, they're trying to get into Castle Grayskull?
They're getting into Castlegation.
I
wonder-
what is happening?
I wonder if that's the skull of like the Gith mother that died and Blacketh usurped,
Oh.
and that's the source of her power.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
I can see that, I think.
We have intellect devourers on our side.
What is happening?
How is that a thing?
There is
Oh,
work to
thanks for not coming with me, getting in the fight, Shadowheart.
Classic Shadowheart.
You and Lae'zel are also not in the fight.
I can't find my jump, okay?
Zed.
hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
No.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Light
Get
on
in
my
there.
feet.
Tank some damage.
Yeah, intellect devourers are helping us. What is happening?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, so remember? Oh, so in my playthrough, I got us, the intellect devourer from the
Oh, yeah.
Githyanki ship.
Yeah, the
And-
Nautiloid, not the Githyanki ship.
Right, sorry, the Mind Flayer ship. And us is there in
Oh.
the squishy place. Yeah.
Oh, neat.
Fun. Beautiful. I don't know why I ever try to shoot anything.
I mean, in theory, you should be good at it. You get like a +7.
Good point.
Oh no, Falcon has a +11.
You know, I could smash this high gish if all of these mind flares weren't blocking everybody. Hang on. Get out of the way, Falcon. Let her in. Now can I get in there? Nope, so I'll have to go around. The gap is not big enough. Seriously? Smash.
Use ranged attack.
Boo. See? Boo.
That means you rolled a 6.
Critical hit for 0.
How did you manage that?
I don't know. Oh, I canceled my end turn. I'm like, why do I get another turn? That's why.
There you go.
All right, Phil. Have a good day. At work.
There's another gap.
Oh no, our intellect devours. What are we gonna do?
Smash. Why do I only get to attack once?
Beautiful question.
I normally get to
Important
swing
question.
twice. I feel robbed.
You should be.
Have to keep going.
It's weird to have like an enemy that's outnumbered. We usually are on the other end of that. Come on.
It's not
There
over.
we go.
Come to the skull.
Yeah, take the loot.
How much further can I go?
Anything cool?
Some like crafting
Come to
material.
the skull.
Yep. Get the
It's not
crafting
over.
materials.
Come to the skull.
Get what?
The crafting materials.
Eh.
Potions. Ooh.
Who's
that?
this? What is going on? This game is crazy. I like it. Oh, mind flayers are throwing rocks. At the Githyanki. What?
Maybe our Dream Visitor is working for the Mind Players? Oh, is
boy.
is this Dream Guardian the captain that the 3 sent in to get the relic and wasn't in a part of the crash?
Ooh, I like
Oh.
this theory. Ooh,
Before you do
the
anything,
Emperor?
I am your ally.
What in the hell is going on?
Danger.
Geek abomination. By the one true sky. What is this madness?
I'm with you, Lazel.
Yankee is the source of our protection against the Absolute.
What?
I must
What?
subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost.
Wait,
Don't
what?
let my form deceive you. What's been protecting you?
What is going on? Prove it.
I am the one that came to you in your dreams.
Uh-huh.
Me.
What's up, Ron Dune?
Oh.
Great question. Okay, so back it up. Back it up.
Backing it up. Backing it up.
He says, I need to subdue that. Okay, the Githyanki are our protection from the Absolute.
That
I
one
need
in
to
specific.
subdue
That's
this
specific.
Githyanki.
Yes, need to keep it in captive, and these other Githyanki's are attacking, trying to free them. That's my understanding.
That's what he's. Yeah, I think that's my understanding of what he said too.
Yeah.
Prove it. Proving it.
You saved a child from a viper. Back in
True.
the Druid's Grove.
Uh-huh. Story beats.
The Azima Night Soul.
Yes.
You didn't have to.
Also
You
true.
let me live. Last time you were here, though we
Yep.
brought Blackhead's wrath upon you.
Okay,
I
fine.
told you about my room in the Elsong Tavern. That night when you held me, I was vulnerable.
You held him.
Comforted me.
I know this is not a good
Continued
revelation.
existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need.
This is amazing. What a great game.
Help
Detect thoughts. I just have to roll a 13. And I have a -1 to intelligence. Let's go. Wait, can you
No, I'm in the cutscene.
guidance me?
I can't.
No guidancing?
Okay, no
All right, well,
guidance.
this is going to suck. Here goes. Ah, nailed it. I knew I would. Woo.
Woo!
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a warpath learning to walk.
I rolled an 18. Shut up.
I am telling you my thoughts.
That's not how this works. This is a DM PC, says Ron Dune. Agreed.
But if you insist on taking a look for yourself, be my guest.
Be my guest. Be my
Nothing in
guest.
your
Put your
colourful
service
existence
to the
date
test.
could have prepared you for this.
This might have been a bad idea, Somicron. My mind's gonna get crushed.
Subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can.
Or it's the proof you needed.
Yankee.
But I or I just got mind dominated.
Join me.
Right?
Fight.
I mean,
I went in there and it was like twist. Now you believe me, right?
Cannot. We must not.
Your blind
Oh,
loyalty
Lae'zel.
will be your undoing, Lae'zel. Fight with me for your own survival.
Nah. I mean, if the Githyanki hadn't just ambushed us 5 minutes ago and tried to kill us all, I'd be less likely to choose this option.
Right. I mean, here's the thing. If we say no and they lose him, we turn into mind flayers because they can't control the parasite, right?
If what he's saying is true.
I mean, you
We don't have any independent confirmation of that. I went into his mind, fell to the ground, there was horror and power and pain, and then I got up and said, all I know is I need to help him. That does not mean he's telling the truth.
He's still letting you make the choice.
I mean, it's a good point. But what if he doesn't need it? We're mind dominated. He doesn't need us to feel like we're compelled. He knows we're going to make the choice because we're dominated, you know?
Then you have no choice anyway. Pick number one.
Metagaming hurts me. Here we go.
We can turn the tide.
Sure, man. Whatever. I don't trust you at all, but the Githyanki actively are trying to kill me and you're not. So, here we
That's
go.
true.
No, mind select devourer. Stay alive.
Okay.
That was a pretty good turn.
Yep.
Prelate. Lyric. He's got way too many apostrophes in his name. What the astral gravity? What does that do? Let's find out.
That lets us jump a bunch. We had that already. Yeah. Version of speed. Drink that. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go speed.
Then pow pow pow. Yes. Give me that crit. And run in because I'm a tank.
Yep, that's what you are. You were a shield after all.
I have the highest
Great
AC of the
shield.
group. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this is my air elemental. I meant to summon a fire one, but air will work.
Sure.
Yep.
Solid.
Oh, there's someone up
It's a
there.
Zephyr.
Yeah.
Zephyr Gishra Varric.
Oh, there's two up there.
Okay. All right. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Can I reach? Ooh, Misty Step. I'm gonna Misty Step up here because running takes too long.
Yeah.
Who should I attack? The one you're attacking? Yes.
Yeah.
Boink. You gonna die. You gonna die.
Nice.
Yeah.
Chief of Orpheus's honor guard, and that's Orpheus.
Hey,
Orpheus.
wait.
He is the prince of the comet.
Oh,
I nailed it. What?
All the stories about Orpheus.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, now we need to back up further. Hold on. So,
So Vlaakith is a
many,
usurper.
many eons ago, Orpheus freed the Githyanki from the Mind Flayers. Yes? He's their hero.
I believe so, but there's also the character called Mother Gith, who did that. But she had to sacrifice herself and named Orpheus the next ruler, but Vlaakith usurped him and was like, no, he was actually a traitor. He didn't want to fight the Mind Flayers. I do. Except she's actually been, like, absorbing people through psionic powers for the last who knows how long and trying to achieve godhood.
So why is Orpheus here?
The Emperor stole him and has been using his power
to fight against the enslaved Elder Brain that's going to show up in 2,000 years?
Yes. Well, okay, they also mentioned that Githyanki reproduce in the material plane because time works different in the astral plane.
Yes.
So the amount of time it may have been for the Emperor and Orpheus is not as long as the Githyanki have been around. Time is funny here.
Yeah, fair. So Orpheus is repurposed into an enslaved Elder Brain resistance battery.
Yes. It could be that he has been enslaved here under Vlaakith's command, and the Emperor has just found a way to, like, steal him away recently. And, like, use him as a battery.
Right. Possibly.
Mm-hmm. Well.
Who is Orpheus in Greek mythology? Hold on a second.
I know who Morpheus is in Matrix.
Lol.
Orpheus was a Thracian bard. Yeah.
He ventures into the land of dead to attempt to bring his wife back to life. That's interesting. So he demands entry into the underworld. He plays his lyre and sang out to King Hades and Queen Persephone that his wife was returned to him. And he was so awesome at playing the guitar that even Hades was like, sweet. And he cried. And even the Cerberus, the giant three-headed dog, guarding the entry to the underworld, covered his many ears and with paws and howled in despair.
I'm not sure there's a lot of overlap.
Hang on, it's almost done. So he said, okay, so this is the thing where I know this. So he's like, all right, Orpheus, you can have your wife back, but you have to leave Hades. Don't look back.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look back before you get into the light, you're going to lose her. And he did look back because he messed up. He was in the light. She was still in the dark. He looked back too early, and bam, that's it. Okay, that's actually an Old Testament story, too. Interesting. Anywho, yes, Ron, you're right.
So I'm looking at his like character sheet. He has Infernal Binding, which makes him immune to all damage while bound. And Auric Favor Aura.
Orphic, yeah.
Orphic, yeah. The Prince of Comic protects his champions and grants his nearby allies, I can't read today, resistance to psychic damage and a +3 bonus to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. So stand near him.
So if I hit you with a sword, no, who are his allies?
Us.
Nope. Check it out. The person I'm going to smack has that Orphic favor. I don't.
Yeah, not us.
Nope.
Not us. We are not his allies. That's right.
Orphic favor doesn't protect him from getting smashed in the face with a sword, so that's good.
No. Yeah.
All right, fine. Incredible. Let's do it again.
Solid crit.
Ooh. Out of super cool things, so basic hit it is. Ah, lame. Fiery blows. I mean, it's a lot of hits, but they're like 2 each.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Miss 19.
Yeah.
Let me get in on this action.
I gotta run in there.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, he's close to that.
I just want to get into melee range. That's all I want.
Yeah. Can I do that's fun?
Dang it. I have an arrow of undead slaying.
Oh, yeah?
These are not undead.
Oh.
Ugh.
Didn't think that would work. So the Emperor is listed as a renegade Illithid.
He's listed as a renegade what?
Illithid.
Oh. But he's the Emperor.
I'm not arguing that.
Okay.
What do I want to do? I need to back up, otherwise I'm going to be at disadvantage. They're going to try and hit me, but they're going to fail.
Miss. These
pow,
unarmed
pow.
people suck. Yeah,
Oh,
15. Let's go.
Pow, pow, pow.
Yeah.
That's better.
Better.
500 XP for killing him, too.
Very nice.
Okay. That's fun. That's fun. Saved against Clench of the North Wind.
Alright. Hi, Gistra Gimre. You're next. Let's go.
Crit.
And a miss. Good balance. Trying to topple me. It's not working.
No.
Ah! Okay, that was a fireball.
Yeah.
Ow. You are very out right now. Thank you.
Of course.
One more of those, baby. That'll do.
Oh, don't have enough resources, of course. Oh, dominated him. He's on our side.
Dominated.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go way over here. Okie doke. Have fun over there.
I don't think my sword can get anywhere now. Why can't... Doesn't have the movement speed to fly anywhere further than, like, that. Which is silly. But okay.
It is silly. Come on, magic weapon.
Yeah. I have disadvantage because it's low ground. Nothing I can do about that, though. Well, that's not true.
You can jump.
Work?
Maybe I should. This is
That was great. You yanked her off the ledge.
Yeah, I did.
That's way better than your lash thing. Do more of that.
Man, that costs a spell slot to do.
Ah.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
That was telekinesis.
Yeah.
Make her stand up. Good.
There she is. Good. Keep running.
Oh.
Whee! Back at ya. She really wants you dead.
Yeah.
Very personal right now. Understandably so.
Okay. She's on the ground. You can hit her.
She's on the ground? What?
Well, yeah, she's not on a platform.
Ah.
Which means you can punch her and stab her.
Sure can.
Oh, so close. Oh, he's undominated.
Dang it. It lasted one turn? Well, 5H.
Yeah, let me do it.
Got to move.
Stupid.
Thank you.
course.
Appreciated.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
So,
Hi, Prince of the
Orpheus, how are
Comet.
things? Back in your cage you go? Question mark.
That was too close. Don't look at me like that. Yes.
I was looking at you like this.
Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Sure.
It's obscene. To owe my life to a damned geek. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
I always suspected you were a mind flayer.
I didn't.
No.
I prefer the
For
other version of you so much hotter.
You grew attached to a mere disguise.
I got catfished. Oh no.
It's like I said before. I'm just like you.
Yes, just like us.
An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was
Oh.
never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That
I
longing
want
brought me to Moonrise
more.
Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now.
At Moonrise Tower, was pre-Ketheric or
Yeah.
post-Ketheric?
Pre, 'cause they showed the towers and it was like a bright sunny
I
day.
served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new
How?
life in my own city.
Yeah, how?
I sustained
How?
myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them. Rarely
He was
missed.
Batman.
And they fueled me while I did
that-
my
wait.
work.
So
I
Batman
had
doesn't
the
eat his
fortune
criminals'
to meet
brains.
Duke Stelmane.
It'd be nice if you did.
We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate.
Is that Volar?
People referred to me as the
Looks like it.
Emperor. Such was my influence.
It's pronounced
Though, of course, they
mercantile,
had
not
no
mercantile.
idea what I really was. My needs were sated.
Oh,
What's
sure.
in that goblin?
Happy for a while. Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash.
Where's
He
the Black
tore me
Parade,
from my
man?
home And brought me back to the brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to
Okay.
call Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Okay.
How did
Okay,
you end
but-
up here?
Your story ends up with you being re-enslaved, sir. What? What?
What? Yeah, where's the rest of the story?
Yeah.
Which I guess is number 4?
Yeah.
Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prism. I was
yep.
one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside. And found the Githyanki. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was
He was
subdue
the agent they sent.
Githyanki
His body wasn't
and
found.
find allies in the outer world.
Yep.
You.
So the Githyanki locked Orpheus in this thing as a containment to keep him hidden so people wouldn't find out the truth about Githyanki history.
Yes.
And for some reason, it's important to the Chosen
Um,
because it allows people who have it to resist the Elder Brain's influence.
yes.
Like, coincidentally, or is that intended? Like, it contains Orpheus, but also it resists Elder Brain?
I don't know.
Okay. I guess if the Mind Flayers figured out that Orpheus was alive, they could reveal the truth to the Githyanki Empire.
Yeah. Also
So making it something that is kind of anti-Illithid seems like a good idea, right?
right.
Yeah, all right.
The Githyanki in the sphere, or are you gonna tell me about the battle?
I think we know both of these answers, so whatever. Choose one, I guess.
We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was
Nope.
slain by Justil
We've had this talk,
himself.
Lizelle.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute.
Nope, I was
The power to
wrong.
disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire.
Ah, right.
A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prism. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Control him? Skra! You must return him to his people.
That would be a terrible idea.
But why? Okay, so as the spirit visitor, the Emperor told us that Vlaakith is terrified because she doesn't have the power that her predecessor had to resist the Illithid Empire.
Yes, which she.
So if the Empire ever comes back, she can't stop them.
Right. But she
Again,
also
that's what the Emperor said.
That's what the Emperor said. It's also probably true because Vlaakith is like her entire thing is that she controls through the idea that she can, but she doesn't really have the power.
But we don't know that.
Well, but we know she's a usurper, and that she's not the rightful ruler of the Githyanki, and the rightful ruler did have the ability to resist the Illithid Empire.
According to the Emperor, yes.
No. According to the slates we found at the Wizard's Tower in the Underdark.
Okay, that's true. So according to ancient slates we found.
Ancient forbidden law.
Yeah. All right. Was it you or Orpheus that Vlaakith wanted us to kill when she ordered us inside the prison? Porque no los dos? What happens if we free Orpheus?
I think Vlaakith just has him killed.
But then he loses his ability to resist the Elder Brain. That's not cool. He's out on that, right?
Who?
The Emperor.
Yeah,
if
he doesn't.
Orpheus is dead, he can't harness the anti-Illithid power that Orpheus is giving off.
Yeah, he's not going to let us free Orpheus.
No.
Could we kill Orpheus
Right.
and seize his power?
I mean, how does that work exactly? Is this just like a vague idea? If we kill him, we can seize power.
Well, I mean, Mother Gith died and passed on the power. There's precedent.
Yeah, but I thought that was like inherited when he was born.
I don't know. The way the Emperor talks, it sounded like that it was something that she had passed on to him when she died.
All right, whatever. Your call.
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed, as you can very well see.
Oh, yeah, because she recognizes Orpheus by sight. She's like, oh, yes, of course, he is here. She doesn't know.
No. She's like us. She can mouse over him and see his name and stats and abilities and auras.
If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished.
Okie doke.
The moment he
back
is
to these
free, he will
questions.
attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole.
Kinda are, yeah.
As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
Fair point. Do you know the Mind Flayer and the Myconid colony? I feel like you guys would be friends.
Go 2.
I appreciate that, but this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel, but the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
No thanks. I would like that.
Here's the thing. I would absolutely pick that if it wasn't rolling for us both.
I see. Well,
I believe
I
we'll
don't know if
have a
there's
better
a-
chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential.
I'm already doing
I've
that.
been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence.
I believe I can
You have
trigger
seen
the
what
next
I can do.
stage.
Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty.
Oh, thank you.
If
Yeah.
you let me,
What he called me? Devastating.
I know
beauty.
he's flattering you.
And look at the face I made, like. Here's the thing. I have a feeling the evolution is just the next layer of the brain worms that we can powers we can choose. I imagine that's what this is.
That's a solid guess.
the answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an Illithid.
I don't know. We
So,
kind of kick
Do
ass.
you wish to evolve or not?
We took Ketherick down in like 2 tries. Look at my sandals in the background.
Whatever this gig offers is no gift to you.
You continue to surprise me. Your mind is truly something special.
Man,
Oh,
he's
you.
into you.
Now, hold out your hand.
God, this is gonna be painful
Sure, there's
for
nothing.
Lae'zel, who I'm currently sleeping with, to be like, yeah, I like the Mind Flayer dude.
Uh-huh. Well, here goes nothing.
It's a special parasite. It's green and ghostly.
Uh-huh. It's like,
It wants
Ghost
to evolve,
worm.
but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Eat it.
I like how wisdom is. No, I won't do it.
Yeah.
Stomp it.
No.
You have to eat it? So we've seen tadpoles be inserted through eyes. We've seen writings talk about it going through ears, and now the game wants you to eat it.
It's an option to eat it, but we're not being told to eat it.
That's true. How's it supposed to get to your brain if you eat it?
Exactly. I
You'd
think
have to like tunnel through other stuff.
I think 2 and 4 do the same thing.
That would be hilarious. You're like, I'm no, and he's like, what are you doing?
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens. Its yearning almost unbearable.
You are very afraid of this thing.
Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you.
Uh-oh.
Where it touches.
Wait,
your
what did you
flesh,
choose?
Glands,
Open your mind to the
organs
tadpole.
contract and
Oh, wow.
flood with pure thought.
That's all you had to do?
Feel
Yep.
different.
You
Your
are,
body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
Do I get my skin back?
You are exquisite. When your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves.
Holy hell, you
We
look
mustn't lose
terrible.
focus. We need to resume our journey.
Sure
You heard
thing,
the
Emperor.
chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain and bring it under our control.
Half a lithid. I've become half a lithid.
Neat? Question mark?
I need to look at my character sheet.
I have a lot on my mind.
I'll do some looting while you're doing that. Have
Go
fun.
for it. Yeah. So my face is just like that now.
Cool.
I think.
I kind of expected you to turn into a giant mind flayer, but
Oh yeah, the ones on the outside are now open for me.
you do have access to cooler stuff.
Yeah, and I've got 2 worms to spend as well.
Ooh. No, I think. Did we
I
already
mean-
have those? No?
No, they're new, but I mean it's shared, so if you like jumped on it before I could.
Yeah.
Yeah. When an enemy 18 meters targets you with a spell that is lower than or equal to your proficiency bonus, you can use your reaction to nullify the spell.
It's an interesting ability for sure.
Yeah. Black hole.
We are
I
getting a
can.
lot of brains.
If I drop 2 points, I can just get the ability to fly.
You do love flying.
It's super handy.
I'm down. You get that fly. You earned it.
Ho. Mind Sanctuary, sculpt a magical nexus that allows those within to take actions and bonus actions interchangeably. Imagine
What does
that.
that mean?
It means you can use your bonus action to just attack like you would in a regular action. Or if you had your lantern out, you could swap back to your shield for a bonus action instead of an action, and then attack with your regular one.
Interesting. Certainly.
So many cool powers.
Ooh, there's a new slate over here. I'm gonna read it.
Absorb intellect. Gobble up a foe's intellect. By devouring their intelligence by 1 per turn, you heal your wounds for 5 turns.
Heal. How much healing?
1d8. For
For
5
5
turns.
straight turns?
Yeah.
Pretty good. This slate says symbolic drawings etched over forgotten text. 2 figures, one an imposing female with a regal aspect and the other a devil, his face twisted with wry charm. Their hands meet in the exchange of an artifact, the astral prism. Imposing female with a regal aspect, the other a devil. In exchange for an artifact. So this, I'm guessing regal aspect is the queen. Making a deal with some kind of demon to get the astral prism to imprison Orpheus. My guess. Anything else cool in there?
Maybe. When was the last save? No,
Are you
it was
doing
before this.
something?
I spent I spent the points But the one that I unlocked another one I would have gotten. But the one that I did unlock, I had to grab Shield of Thralls, which I kind of didn't want. I just wonder if I hit the chain from the other direction, I could have gotten Psionic Backlash instead and still kind of worked my way towards the one I did get. But it's okay.
Okay. It's always fun when you loot corpses that are holding, like, superior healing potions. You could use that.
Oh, no, I just have Fly. Never mind. I don't need to unlock it. I have it.
Well, yeah. Is that not... I
That's
thought that's how it was going to work. What did you... What?
No, I didn't pick it. I didn't need to buy it. I just have it.
Why do you have it and you can choose it?
Oh, no, it's on the brain, but I think becoming half a Lithid just gave it to me. Like, that's where they put that. It's like, oh, it's on here, but you just have it. You don't need to...
So you can't tadpole select it?
No. It's just like, it looks like you've already selected it, even if you haven't branched to it yet. It's just something you get, which that's cool.
Got it.
Sweet. So, long rest?
Sure. Let's go back to the material plane.
Yeah.
There goes nothing.
Yes.
See you later, astral plane.
See, my face is a little worse for wear, but it's okay.
Not over. Then through.
Looks like you've been crying a lot. Okay.
I have.
Good here, I hope.
It's true. You are a warlock after all.
Sure. Loot this body?
Oh, I found out this Will's backstory too.
Yeah.
Mizora allowed him to tell
done.
us in exchange for freeing her.
Sleep.
Oh.
So basically, his dad was out of town. He was 17 and in charge. And there was a group of cultists trying to summon Tiamat.
Okay.
Like just outside of the city border. And so Mizora came to him and said, "What up? Your town's going to be destroyed." And he's like, "What?" So he runs out there and, yep, the cultists are summoning Tiamat. And she goes, "You know, I can give you the power to stop them, but I just want your soul." And he's like, "Deal." That's when he lost his eye, and his fake eye is a sending stone that allows Mizora to know where he is and talk to him over any distance.
Okay.
Yeah. It's weird, because Mizora's like, "It's about time your friends found out what happened." And I'm like, "Did he kill a puppy or something?" It's like, nope.
Not a whole lot better than killing a puppy.
I mean, he saved Baldur's Gate. That's pretty good.
Baldur's Gate would have been fine. Hey, Shadowheart, what do you think about me becoming a Lithid?
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing.
That's an excellent point. Why do the Sharians want that thing?
Lady Shah has given me a new mission, and the prism plays no part in it. In fact, it seems like the Mother Superior's concern alone, and she has strayed from the Dark Lady. She will be in for a rude awakening when I finally stand before her again.
You know what? I do like that new haircut.
It's
Did you
better,
want something?
for sure. She's gonna murder so many people in the name of her belief system. This is great.
The powers we already received have proved useful, true. But this is something different entirely. Do you know what this entails? Well, of course you do. But I don't want that for myself.
You are so absolutely beat up. Like someone took a baseball bat to your face.
We need these powers, though.
Fine.
Oh,
I
man.
truly hope you're right about this.
You're browbeating Shadowheart to death.
Oh my god, does it happen immediately?
What?
Life pulses
I
from
can
within.
convince her to take, like, turn into half a
whisper at the
Lithid,
edge of your
and
mind.
it's immediate.
Wants
Like,
to share itself.
she pulled it out of her pocket.
It wants to be let
Did
in.
she just have that?
Go on.
Yeah, she did.
Don't be
What
afraid.
is happening?
It only wants to help you evolve.
Oh my gosh.
Tried detecting its thoughts.
Good. All right, we're all dummies. I forgot we're an entire party Oh, wow.
That's 2.
That's a 1.
She's got inspiration. It's fine. She'll get it this time.
She'll get it, I believe. No.
Nope.
Why is it going up? She has a -1 to intelligence.
Guidance.
Ah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my girl. I mean, your girl.
Same difference.
Nope.
The tadpole screams for growth with painful intensity. It has been starved of life, of purpose. It welcomes your probing like a void waiting
This
to be
game
filled.
is
If you let
bonkers.
It will evolve you. Just as
Sure
the
is.
Emperor said.
I have never played a
Your
game that's
thoughts
more
swirl
like,
with
here is
possibility.
moral gray,
Your body
enjoy.
strengthened, your mind
It's all moral
bolstered,
gray
your very
forever.
self expanded.
Are there right answers?
All within your
Maybe.
reach. If you open your mind to the parasite.
Have fun.
So I really want you to read the 3 Warhammer books I just read. It's the Eisenhorn trilogy, or the Omnibus, because there's more than 3 books, but you just got to read the first 3.
Coldness seeps through
It's
your
very
veins
much
as the
about
tadpole awakens.
one man's descent
yearning
into
almost
potential heretic, like
unbearable.
heresy.
Your
Like he's an inquisitor for
mind
the
is a
Imperium,
veritable
and like
feast.
every book he just slowly makes more and more decisions that seem right at the time or for good reasons. And at the end, you have to go: is he the good guy?
Yeah.
And flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your
Is
body
Shar
has
okay
never
with
felt more
this?
connected. Your mind
You should have
present
asked
in every
Shar.
flex
You're
of a
literally a
joint or
dark
muscle.
just to see Arsh.
Perhaps, once the others see what you can do, they will
I don't-
consider trying it for themselves.
Again,
Worth it.
it's like it's honestly interesting that they made that come with that cosmetic change. Because like without that, it would be more appealing, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, they definitely want a visual indicator that this person has done something that is
Like a visual negative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow. Also, this astral portal is just here. Like we can go through it whenever we want. That's
Nice.
fun. Oh man.
So that also gave me 2 more Elithid worms, and I just dropped them straight into Euphrates as well.
Okie doke. What'd you get?
I got Stage Fright, so your targets have disadvantage on attack rolls and take 2 to 12, so 2d6 damage each time they miss for 3 turns. And Displacer Beast shape, so I can transform into a Displacer Beast.
Fun.
That'll go. Oh. I'm really glad everyone in the party just knows I can do this and they don't run over and start attacking me.
I know. They're like, you look evil, but it's fine.
I mean, I look cool as fuck.
Yep. Porque no los dos.
All right. Long rest time?
Yeah, that was an eventful long rest. By the time we wake up, maybe these bodies will be gone. What's up, Displacer Beast? Do you have more HP as a Displacer Beast?
Let me transform back. 2 more.
2 more HP. Nice.
See, look at all the useful powers you can have, Falcon.
You get 2 extra HP.
Why is there no one else around the fire? Why did my party opt not to sleep with me?
Because you look scary now? Although Shadowheart also looks scary. You think she'd be here.
Yeah, she should be down.
Which is the one I do? This one, magic weapon.
You don't... is that one?
Yeah.
Remember, one of them is no good.
This one is until long rest. So yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I would choose which weapon to...
Unequip the one you don't want it to use. Or you press F to toggle to your range set. It's probably whichever one that's out.
Okay, so the one that's on my back and I can see it right now.
Probably. Oh, camera, get out of the wall.
What's up
Hey,
for
Albert.
discussion?
Carl Ash wants a chat, by the way.
Okay.
We fixed the bug that Will always wants to talk.
Very delicious.
Yeah.
Now Carl Ash
I
has
will
it.
not bite you.
well, I don't know if it's a bug. So this game is funny because there are certain things where it has like a 1, 2, and 3 level option, but if you go to the higher level, it says upcasting this spell doesn't grant any additional benefits, but you
Yes.
can use a 3rd level slot if you want to.
Right, because if you're out of 2nd levels and 1st levels, you can still use the 3rd level. It just doesn't grant any benefits. Whereas some spells do have benefits for being cast at a higher level.
That makes sense. Yeah. Reasonable. Where is our Karlash?
Over by me. She's just outside the gate to the south.
Okay.
Talking to
Gotta
Scratch.
pet the dog. Please hold. I brought Scratch into the Ketheric fight and he immediately got one shot. And I was like, I don't feel good about this.
Well, he absorbed the punch for you. That's what matters.
That's true. All right, Karlach, what do you got? Are you upset about this?
Gods.
Kind
A
of.
mind flayer's been getting their tentacles all over our dreams this whole time. I'm really not sure about putting any trust at all in this thing. It's already shown itself a liar. I've got my eyes on the
She had like
Emperor.
a little rodent
And
skull
Karlach doesn't
nose
blink.
piercing. I didn't realize.
When you picked her subclass, each of the different types of rage, like the bear or the stag or whatever, came with a different set of jewelry.
Ah. That one is like gopher skull.
Yeah.
Halston's
So
concerned
you're
about
confident
this. I think
was a
everyone's
mind
concerned
flayer
about that.
all along. Disquieting to say the least.
Bye.
To be fair, we all would have reacted really badly if he just showed himself as a mind flayer the first time.
I mean, yeah.
Didn't have a choice.
No, certainly. If you want to look, if you're going to show up unannounced to somebody and try to get them to believe what you're saying, show up as a hot person. That's how it works.
Yeah.
It's the smart thing to do. The Emperor knows how to do this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to talk to Will so he can be disapproving as well. Well,
Will's not here. He's in Avernus.
Oh, we killed Will. That's right.
Uh-huh.
Good chat, Will. All right, next. Oh, no, wait. We long rested. We still don't know how to get out of here.
Yeah, that is an excellent point. Jay, what is confront or destroy the nether brain?
I'm gonna... I'm looking on the map.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we've covered this entire little thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm gonna go south. There's gotta be something else going on with this house. I feel like this is our waypoint.
Can you hear the music? Someone's singing?
No. I hear guitar music.
Come stand over here, see if you hear it.
Okay, hold on. Withers!
It's the first time I've heard music in this game with, like, vocals.
God, stupid barn. Okay, there's nothing in the barn. On my way back.
I feel your breath across my neck. A soft caress that's cold as something. You hear that?
Oh, it just started coming in now. Yeah, yeah. Don't let me die. Goodness gracious.
Also, we can just leave camp.
Oh, okay. Good.
Interesting.
That is interesting. Yeah. Beautiful overlook.
Gorgeous.
Man, so my kid got a checking account because he has a job now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like 10 days ago, we go to the branch, we open a checking account. They have him select a PIN for his debit card, and they're going to send it to him in the mail.
Mm-hmm.
So he chooses his PIN. I'm like, okay, don't forget it. And the card comes in the mail today, and he tries to activate it, and like it says the PIN is wrong. He swears up and down it's right, but I'm like, okay. More likely you forgot than they screwed up somehow, but what?
I mean, how did they have him give it to like the teller or the person
He
at the bank?
punched it into a 10-digit keypad.
Okay. Yeah.
Twice.
You must find where Gortash and Orin have established
Yeah.
themselves
Okay.
and take them the stones.
Oh, we don't get Hot Voice anymore. We get Emperor.
Yeah.
Not as fun.
Less fun.
Less fun.
Waiting for my
We get an
return.
achievement?
Yeah, for
We should
leaving
do what
Act
we
2.
can to find them. What they know
Rescue
about
all the
us.
prisoners from the depths of Moonrise in one playthrough. Good job, us.
Did we get that achievement?
It shows up for me.
Did you just get it?
Yeah, I think so. Wait, no, I lied.
Okay, yeah, we got that yesterday.
Yeah, you're right.
The one we just got was leave Act 2.
With haste.
What? Holy lag, Batman. You getting lag? Discord.
Anything of use?
Yeah.
Use that Discord.
Bye, Falcon. Come back soon. Falcon, come back.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. She was sick. It's on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10-day, though. Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me, too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
Oh, you're back.
You've been saying that for days. My feet hurt.
I know, little one, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
Falcon.
You have anything you
Hi.
want for supper? All the treats you're
So I'm an idiot.
What happened?
I was like, Discord's lagging my game, and I closed Discord. And then I was like, oh yeah.
I thought you had like did that on purpose. I'm just sitting here waiting.
I'm back.
so much wrong with that name.
So that kid totally scammed us.
You reckon?
It's a good story to get money out of strangers.
We didn't give him any money. We gave him food.
Food. I guess it's less of a scam if it's food.
The fact that they weren't like,
There's a shower and lookout.
yes, oh,
This is the sort of place I'd wait around.
that's quick.
This is what Gortash was getting the report about.
Yeah, I did not care about
hells was
because
that?
he's obviously
No.
causing it.
Whatever
The
it is,
Elder
it
Brain.
doesn't bode well.
We're just investigating barns now? Are you
Hey,
looking-
it's
oh
the
my
strange,
gosh.
it's the strange ox.
How on earth did you know this is where the ox was?
I didn't.
Scrumptious way.
Oh.
I just
I am delighted.
Let me
to
into
see
your
you again.
conversation. What is
After our little
happening?
interlude at last night,
Um,
I was worried you'd gone quite mad.
I was worried you've gone quite mad. Cut to me, blackened eyes and cracked visage.
How did you escape the shadows engulfing Last Light In and everybody turning into zombies?
Yeah, that's a good point.
And mine. Though, one thing I find quite distasteful is being kept outside our intended city. I'd quite like to get inside, but it's difficult to shuffle your way to the top of the queue when you're, well, as big as an ox.
I don't
But
trust
what if
you,
I was
strange ox.
smaller, more discreet? Maybe then a kind soul might bring me through. Right in their little pocket.
You sound way too nefarious. One.
I don't think you want to travel this road, my friend.
Oh, we've been down some crazy roads recently, Ox. We got this.
So, I know what it is already.
Oh.
Because in my playthrough, I was like, no, tell me what at the barn at Last Light In. And he's like, you don't want to know.
Right.
And then I pushed him further, and he's a slime, like an ooze.
Okay, what does he want to get into the city for?
Didn't tell me.
I don't feel like it's anything good.
I don't think it's anything worth not knowing.
Yeah, I'd like to find out what he wants to do in there.
And I think to do that, we got to get in there and then stop him. Because he could just be like a nice guy.
But all that murder on his mind,
This
remember?
day has ended.
It's no different from
much
me.
Better than it started.
That's a good point.
You don't worry about me. I'll be a good, quiet little apple you can tuck into
Can
the corner of
slimes generally do
just
this?
until we
I
are
don't think so.
inside the city.
Turn themselves into apples and oxes?
Cyric, I can't wait to get inside.
Who's Cyric to the internet?
One of the gods. Okay, now that he's in my pack as an apple,
Can we eat him?
can I throw him off a cliff?
I bet you could.
Be cool.
Cyric is the Prince of Lies, also known as the Dark Sun and the Black Sun.
Nice.
His alignment is chaotic evil. His home plane is Hades. He's one of the youngest deities in the realms.
Oh.
He's
good
only
up,
like
Mama.
10 years old. So what I'm saying is...
Nothing will go wrong.
Goodbye, Apple. Did you throw him?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Besides, I really do want to see what he wants. And to do that, we gotta, like, get him into the city and then kill him.
All right.
Look, at
He's
worst,
gonna, like,
he kills some
turn into a
innocent
monster
children.
and murder us. Or us.
No, we can take him. I killed him back at the farm. Or the inn. He'd only be more powerful now. I mean, less powerful now. For
Yes,
reasons.
clearly. That's how power works. Over time, you have less of it, generally.
Yeah, it's called getting old.
Murkon. What's up, little tiefling kid?
Oh, hi! If you're here to save me again,
When
I
did
don't
we
really
save
need to be
him?
saved right now.
I think he was the one.
Wait.
He was the one with the harpies.
He's the Siren Kid.
Yeah.
He didn't die.
Didn't die.
We left him out there in the water because he wouldn't move.
Because he wouldn't answer. He wouldn't talk to us. But yeah, he's alive.
Oh, it's Mattis.
Pardon if my eyes are all
How did
saucer
you
like.
get here? Wait a
I didn't
second.
realize Baldur's Gate was so
He was at Last Light's Inn.
Some of them got out.
Everybody else died. So remember when we went back to Last Light Inn and like everybody we knew was dead? And...
Everyone except the children.
Yeah.
So the children made it.
So the children were like, oh no, the shield is falling. Let's all go to Baldur's Gate by ourselves to the shadow-cursed realm and we'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Or Mole struck a deal with Raphael and took them all to Baldur's Gate.
Ooh, I like that theory a lot.
Yeah, you do.
Why am I not acting like I don't know this kid? We've had like tons of conversations.
Elturel. It wasn't near as big as the gate.
Is this a
even
different? This is
before
the
half
same
of it burned up in
kid.
the hells. Wait, I know you.
See,
You're
there
the
we
reason
go.
Some of us got here in one piece. Thanks.
What?
And you're in luck. Because we're having a special sale on some of the choice items I picked up on our
Good as
way
ever,
here.
the salesman.
Fancy
Seriously.
stuff. Wanna see?
Sell you anything good?
I mean, let's see what we got.
Tried to fool a sharpie like you.
Yes, you always do. Every time. He's got a cool necklace. Corvid token. Boon of the Raven Queen. While wearing the amulet, your jump and flying speed increased by 1.5 meters.
Ooh.
That sounds like something you could wear.
Potentially.
Boring evasive boots give you acrobatics and armor class +1. And some unarmed bonus stuff. None of us are doing that. Some cheese. Nah, nothing exciting. Does it still have the rings that are like garbage? Yeah, the Ring of Infinite Wishes. Ring of Resistance to Ants.
That valuable ring.
Yeah. Ring of Being really invisible. No. Okay, but seriously, this kid was at Last Light Inn. And then we killed the Night Song, and Last Light's Inn got engulfed in shadow, and everybody turned into monsters and died.
But she was wearing the Ring of Really Invisible, and the Shadow Cards can't harm things that are invisible.
The only theory that makes sense is that one. Maul is there. The darkness is descending. Raphael shows up and says, "What up? I can save you and your friends, but you have to like pledge your soul to me." And she's like, "Deal."
Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
it's got to be it.
It's got to be it. Other than that, or the developers who really don't want you to be able to kill kids won't let them die in any other way. You know?
That's... but this game, I don't know.
I mean, they don't let you kill kids. This
I
game.
know. Yeah, but you stabbing a kid is different from you killing the Night Song, shadows descending upon the Last Lights Inn, and bam, the kids are dead. Like, that's a different thing.
That is a different thing, because also you can let Kaga kill the Arabella at the Grove.
Yeah, there you go. So they're okay with dead kids.
Just not you doing it personally.
I would prefer this not be a developer oversight.
Me too.
But I don't know. Ooh, let me sell you a bunch. I haven't been able to sell garbage for like...
forever? Yeah.
For 3 playthroughs. We've been in places where we didn't have anyone to sell to because somebody destroyed the Last Lights Inn.
Not somebody.
I'm not gonna name names.
We did it.
What? I'll have you know, Falcon was standing there to the side.
He was present and complicit.
I was never given the chance to say no.
I feel like I gave you every opportunity.
That is entirely untrue. At no point did you say, "Hey, Falcon, how do you feel about this?"
Oh, I think I did say that. I think you'll find I said it repeatedly and emphatically. I
was
you.
like,
I
sure,
came to
let's
you.
let Shadowheart do this.
I wanted your counsel, and you said, "Stab the bitch." That's direct quote.
Man, if only we had some level of recording for this whole thing.
Oh, I didn't mean you. I meant your character.
Ah, right. Yes.
Characters don't have access to that. Because, I mean, I definitely asked you what we should do.
And I was like, I'm kind of out on this. But then Shadowheart was a super mega zealot, and she couldn't say no.
And I mean, it's a DC 30. I might have failed the check anyway.
Wow.
It made you feel better if I'd failed.
We could have stabbed Shadowheart in the face because she was being crazy.
I don't think the Night Song is worth Shadowheart's life.
I mean, she is still alive in my game and helping. She's going to fly to Baldur's Gate and help us fight the bad guys, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, but so Shadowheart in our game.
It's true. I picked up another cleric for like 100 gold. It was totally worth it.
You still talking to the kid?
Yeah, I'm selling all of my garbage, remember?
Who knows
I'm
where
almost
another
done.
person who can trade is? You there?
We're at Baldur's Gate. You didn't want the Dark Justiciar gauntlets for Shadowheart, did you? Why does Lae'zel have those?
Sundries, gold.
I don't know. I think Shadowheart has Dr. Seer gauntlets as well.
Oh, we have 2 of them? Okay. Let's see. Sell. I have a bunch of stuff in the box back in camp too. To sell.
Oh, great. We're at a whole new camp.
Oh.
Oh. There's a letter from Arabella at our camp. The ink is still fresh.
Good.
The letter is drawn in a careful hand. Hey, you. So I owe you a lot. For one, I don't know what the inside of a snake belly looked like. For another, you let me stay at your camp. And for another, you found out what happened to Mum and Pops. I'm on my own now, and Bone Man says it's a good thing. I assume that's
Withers. Yeah.
I just have to let the weave guide me. And as far as I can tell, it's tugging me to Baldur's Gate. So I'm heading there first. Anyway, thanks for everything. I won't forget it, Arabella.
Oh, boy. So, yeah. So in my playthrough, if you talk to her... after you told her about her parents and she's like, go away. If you come back later, then yeah, Withers is like, she's really good with magic. She needs to learn how to use it. Fate determined that she needs to learn how to use the weave. And she needs to go off on her own. And Arabella's like, okay. And then she bails. But I guess we skipped that in this playthrough. But the game's like, that's what happened. Here's a note. Got it. So these guys are processing refugees. Do we look like refugees to you?
Yeah.
Refugee arrival record. I'm gonna read it.
My eyes are all saucer-like. I didn't
Maybe
realize
Maul
dangerous.
came in.
Wait. And
No names I recognize yet.
because we're having a special sale on some of the
Still no
choice
names I
items
recognize. Okay.
You sucked all the gold out of her.
I don't know. Guess what? We're in Baldur's Gate. There's like 1 billion people who are selling things in here. We'll be fine. I think Mattis is a dude. You think Mattis is a girl?
I'm
like reading Mattis as a dude.
Probably is.
Okay. And it doesn't matter. Here, lady, do you have something to sell to my warlock friend? You do not. Goodbye.
There's a pig in here I want to chat to. Look, I'm just going to teleport him into an apple.
Everything
You're going to teleport the pig into an apple? That doesn't make any sense.
Not you. Now piss off.
Ah.
Sundries, toys even. Now are you going to clear off or not?
What if we donate things?
I did. I gave them 500
It's not all
gold.
bad. Give it here and I'll make sure it's kept safely with the other donations.
This time, I'm going to walk it into the barn myself.
Oh, boy. Yeah, what's in the barn? Get it? Come on.
I got it's a DC 20. I have a plus 14 at minimum, a plus 17, and I have advantage. So I just need to roll higher than A3 on 2d20. I knew this, right? That's a 1 and a 15.
That would have been hilarious. Like a 1 and a 2.
If you must.
Hurry up, it saves me the walk. Yeah. Hey, Piggy, let's chat.
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries.
This is a very polite pig.
Oh, how kind of you to say. I have been growing my bristles out. It's
You can't shave. What is happening?
Okay,
No,
pig didn't want to
that's
hold
all
it
the pig has to say.
Yeah. But we can
So hang
steal
on.
everything in here if we want.
Why is the flaming fist guarding this barn?
They're using it as like a refugee donation center.
Good graces.
Oh.
So, like, that's it, I suppose.
Can I walk in if you talked your way in? Let's find out.
I assume so.
We're in the same party. He knows that implicitly. Oh, investigation check. You missed. Let me try. We are all dummies. Oh, are you just looting the refugee stuff? Investigation successful. That's a trap. Wait, was the chest trapped?
No, the barrel to your right.
Investigate the suspicious toys. What is happening? Oh, I have to roll to disarm. A 20! Oh no!
Do you want inspiration?
I want you to do this. I got nothing.
Okay, I can do it.
Alright. Why aren't you inspired?
Because I stole the refugees' money.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, nailed it.
What the hell?
Who's that rummaging around in there?
Nobody.
Show yourself.
Nope. Oh,
You have
we
2
showed
seconds
ourselves
to explain
immediately.
yourself before you're under arrest.
That one. The
What?
explosion.
Those are children's toys.
Yes.
Which means if a child had picked one up, I don't want to think about it. How do I know you're not the one who planted those explosives?
That's a good point.
Uh,
Oh, two.
Why would I do that?
Because it's the truth.
All right, I guess it can't hurt. I'll check up on the rest of the goods. You try and find whoever.
Nope. Okay.
So,
I thought
what
this
the
assignment was going to
hell?
be dull.
We found exploding teddy bears? We've
Yeah,
been
we
in
did.
Baldur's Gate for like 3 minutes.
We're not even in Baldur's Gate yet.
That's true.
We
Dang
can
it,
talk
Shadow
later.
Hearts, stop walking in front of my clicking pad. It hurts my feelings every time you're like, screw off. Because she says we can talk later, but that is not true. Whee!
Suppose the manip had the right
Good
idea
flying.
letting you poke around.
Oh, I wanted to jump.
You can't jump that. Only I can.
Double the patrols. We're dealing with a maniac here.
There's a maniac.
Yeah, someone planted
Oh.
bombs on children's toys. What else would
That's
you
what
call
he's
them?
talking about. Got it. Sure thing, Manip. Oh, and also where we find all the people in the pods and Revelor's there.
Yeah.
There was a third friendly in the pod. It was Revlor and an orc, and then I didn't really pay too much attention to who it was because they popped out and they helped us with the fight. But then they were gone after the fight was over. No
Interesting.
corpse. I didn't see them die. And they weren't around for us to talk to. And I like looked all around the whole level and they weren't around. And I was like, what?
Interesting.
I was so excited because I was like, we got to talk to, we get another ally. This is perfect.
Yeah.
And then they were just
I'm
gone. The weirdest thing. I've tried to Google to see if anybody else has experienced that, but I can't find anything indicating anyone else has seen
To
that
be fair,
before.
for a miserable collection of shabby hovels jam-packed.
And
with
again, we handled
wretched
that fight just
refugees,
fine. I don't think
this
anybody
place isn't bad
died.
at all.
Oh. Who are you talking to from up here?
Oh, the gnome. I'm trying to find anyone who
Glad to see
betrayed.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Glad to see anybody, really. It was a lonely road getting here through those abandoned farmlands, and I'm a sociable
There
soul.
are so many conversations going on.
Dog. There's a dog to talk to. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Better chat to the dog. I learned yesterday that gnomes, if they become mind flayers, there's a chance they become a gnome mind flayer, like a little tiny one.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh god.
Are they going to say it? Fetch?
3, obviously, right?
I mean, I think sounds like the dog wants to play fetch.
Oh, goodness, yes!
Or
I am
that,
a good
sure.
dog. Fantastic stuff! Oh, yes, you're lovely. You can come back.
Okay. We'll do our best. No promises, dog. There's a giant army on its way to murder everyone. We beat them here somehow.
They're taking the long way.
Heads will
I guess.
roll for this. This transgression.
What
this
the-
injustice. Oh, you poor naive soul.
Every time it shows you.
Let me tell you a story.
Yeah.
A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do? They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum.
Welcome
I
to
should be
bureaucracy.
loins deep in Chares's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
I'm guessing Charissa's Caress is a brothel?
Or an inn of some sort, yeah.
It's a great name for a brothel.
Yeah.
Super good.
So there's so many people to talk to.
None of them are selling anything, huh?
It doesn't seem like it.
Hmm.
Hey, what about you, Grunch?
Whatever looks like he's standing around selling something.
Help you. Even talking is painful right now.
He needs to be healed. Shadowheart, you can still do that, right?
Get him.
All's well that ends.
Oops, he's been blessed.
My wound.
And all his HP is there.
Gives me a
So
reason
he's
to
healed.
keep an eye on those Tangleford bright
Nope.
lads. I like to keep them out of trouble.
Oh, he's a spy.
Yep.
He's spying on
kids.
these dwarves.
Yeah.
Dwarves?
Well, yeah, dwarves or gnomes or something, but he wants to keep them out of trouble. He's like, doesn't seem like a terrible spy.
Oh, he's just keeping an eye on them so they don't get into trouble.
Yeah, and
This
being wounded.
Tiefling kids sell things all the time.
Sure.
I bet you'd back me up on that.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes, killing
Worried
cultists.
about Umi.
You there, woman in underwear. Oh man,
Washing my
excuse me.
pits, washing my pits. This is the
Man.
song went up.
That explains why he's in his underwear.
Could not get any bleeding privacy
It's
around
like-
here.
Jesus
Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
You got called a pervert.
Uh,
Not me, sir. Nope. Is this the backside of this barn with the toys in it?
Yes, it is.
All right.
Miss Rome, what do you know?
Hail, friend.
We're investigating.
Fine day, isn't it? Forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was a hard one, no doubt. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate?
Hmm. Do I look like a tourist?
I mean, Ooh, be grumpy to him. Let's
I'm
go.
not gonna be grumpy. He's nice.
You do? My apologies.
Never mind, I'll be grumpy.
It's usually newcomers who seek my aid. Though, with the way the city's been recently, they've been staying away in droves.
What is
Used to
that?
be you'd
Oh, the
arrive knowing
shaking?
you'd a full belly and a warm bed waiting for you. Not anymore. These days, there's barely enough to go around.
Oh, and a
Add
food
the
shortage.
refugees on top, and well, folk aren't feeling too generous.
Problematic.
The way things are going, it might well come to that. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right. Some Baldarians are kicking up a fuss round the front of the barn as we speak.
Oh.
If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget.
Wow.
If I cast like disguise self on him, and he isn't wearing that uniform, do you think he'd go and do something?
I do not.
I'm in favor of free education. That's a hell of a line.
Mm-hmm.
Too bloody right. They've gone soft behind those walls, forgotten what it's like to struggle, living hand to mouth. I say we march round there and slit a few bellies.
Whoa.
Remind them
Holy
how much
crap,
worse things
dude.
could be. What do you say?
I didn't say kill them.
It's a little far.
Both sides need to teach you a lesson. Let's kill them all.
Why does it matter? Innocence makes the blood run clearer.
I don't. Oh. Oh. He's a thing.
Yep. Oh, it's her.
Oh, it's Orin.
Oh.
Hey, Orin.
You're the lick spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall.
Yes.
Have you come sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that.
We can take you down. Let's
Throat
go.
his black hand can't choke the spit from. You'll need to bleed and carve this city if you want to turn him to grave meat. He shivers at the thought. When you find the Lordling, tell him Oren is watching.
Can we attack you?
Nope.
Not before you disappear, I guess.
Huh.
Oren is a
Okay, so now we know that Oren's a shapeshifter. Good job, us.
How long has she been watching?
There we go. I was worried about that. I was worried the game would be like the player knows, but you characters don't.
Fine, but if I could change that.
So
Hey, Toad
she
Breath.
definitely planted the bomb, right?
Yes, good call. She's just into general murder. Like,
Yeah.
Anything that kills is
Fun.
her favorite thing.
Yeah. Let's try
Yeah.
and tell Manup that there was a chosen of the dead 3 gods that was planting bombs. Yeah.
I don't know that they're dead gods.
Any one of us could have been.
Well, they're
blown to
called the Dead
smithereens.
3.
Ah,
He was not interested.
I'm not surprised. You need to guard the back door. That dude took off. There we go. That's a conversation we could have.
Yeah. Apparently not.
Now, mind your tongue.
Oh, Grunge.
Where do we go now? Who do we talk to?
Guess we could call our lives a lot.
Map says north. Let's go north.
Not for any reason.
Double the patrols. We're dealing with a maniac.
Or do we want to debate with the civilians? 'Cause that's still a thing that's happening over here.
What are they debating about?
That the refugees get to eat, but not the citizens.
Make trouble.
Oh.
Lady, Shadowheart.
Boring.
What a sight for sore eyes.
How does that person know Shadowheart's name?
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, it's one of the Shar people.
Yeah.
Do I know you?
Oh, snap.
No, but I know you. I was told to keep watch for you.
Oh,
and point
snap.
you towards home should you ever appear. And lo, you have appeared.
Behold.
Mother Superior sent you. Go on then.
Oh
Where do I
no,
go?
she wants to kill
So
Mother
close to
Superior.
Yeah, she does.
Yet you need a guiding hand. Amazing how
Oh my gosh.
malleable or fragile the mind can be. First, you need to continue onwards into the lower city. Then, seek out a place called the House of Grief. It may not be quite what you expect, but I assure you, it's the right spot. Go there, make yourself known. You will be given the welcome you deserve.
Holy shit, you're
Can't
gonna
you show me
die.
yourself?
Oh, no.
Nobody
I
says
must
that.
remain here.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
truth, I'm glad to keep my distance for now. There's been some tension in the ranks. Seems a great deal is riding on the outcome of your mission. Besides, I have business to attend to, wares to sell.
He has wares.
Our great endeavor cannot run on faith alone. We need funds.
Woohoo!
Have a look, if you
Yeah, bovine slime.
Otherwise, I think we're done. Try not to dawdle too much in the city.
I may have had a
If
pact
you're
or
looking
something
for
with.
companionship, I hear they can cater to almost
Yeah,
everything.
Sharas's Caress is a brothel.
I was
Are
right.
Not on offer.
Well, I didn't
Of
start
course
this
it is.
dialogue. Did you? Nope.
I did. No, I was listening to you.
It just kind of
There you
threw me
go.
back into. Oh,
Wares.
he has very rare stuff.
Awesome.
Uh,
Yeah, so bovine slime. It turns out super hot dream visitor is actually a mind flayer dude who has been catfishing us. And he's like, so I can give you access to more lithid powers to make you more powerful. And I was like, no thanks. And Somicron was like, let's go. So Euphrates and Shadowheart look like this now, but they can fly. So that's pretty good.
it's true.
That's the backstory.
He can indeed fly.
And other cool stuff.
Yep. This guy has. He doesn't have any heavy armor. He has like a dwarven hammer,
okay.
and, like a warhammer and stuff. And
I just got some
axe.
heavy armor. I'll be all right.
But he does have a magic cape. If you want the spell Dominate Person.
Nah.
Does Lae'zel have a magic cape yet?
Let's find out. Lae'zel. Nope.
Or you can buy it and give it to her. I need to pop back to town, camp and grab more stuff to sell.
Okay.
Get it out of my chest.
This guy says, I'm all dusty, but I have dignity, unlike all the other refugees. Well, thank you. Blah, blah, blah. That's very... So basically, he takes gold and jewels off of refugees and gives them terrible exchange rate. Good stuff, man.
You'd be shocked by the sort of things they bring with them. Gold and jewels, they can't easily exchange. Heirlooms, rarities, sentimental items, even cremation urns. Alas, you can't eat grandmother's ashes, nor can you easily trade a
I
golden
haven't
candelabra.
played any Dark Souls except for Elden Ring, Bovine Slime, but I'll take your
That's
word
where
for
I
it.
come in. Liquidity. Their heirlooms.
I don't want to pick a
my
fight
gold.
with you. Can I just buy your stuff and then kill you? Great.
You don't kill him. I still gotta trade with him.
Fine, when you're done with it, we'll kill him.
You can't kill him in broad daylight.
Sure we can. We are so strong, you have no idea.
I'm not doubting our capabilities.
There you go.
I'm doubting if we want to commit murder in broad daylight.
I mean, we'll be fine. Man, that cloak's only 600 gold?
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Cool. So this axe has a summon another axe spell with it. I like
my
that.
Axe.
Oh, it's another homing weapon with this hammer.
Oh yeah.
Did we ever get that to work with your thing?
Yeah, I got it to work.
Nice. Here, buy my old garbage cloak, sir. For 11 gold. Deal.
Money back is money back.
Yeah.
I kind of wish they went into the whole 10 silvers is a gold, 10 coppers is a silver. It's a little bit WoW, but it is D&D.
Okay, bye. All right. You
I
can
took
talk to
you
him
for
now.
one of them for a
Actually,
moment. The refugee.
I'm gonna go back to camp
These
and get some stuff
wretches
too
have
while you're
nowhere
selling.
to call home, nothing to live off. You'd be alas, you can't eat grandma.
Why
did I end?
He's talking to me like I haven't met him.
For a bowl of soup.
That's what he did to me. But I mean, that's because I hadn't talked to him yet.
Right, I have.
Yeah. Think we ever need these molds again to make more amazing armor? That makes me sad. I'm gonna keep them just in case we end up finding
Another adamantite
adamantite somewhere.
We can't go back there though. We literally can't
Good
go
point.
to Grimforge.
It's an excellent point.
There is an enterprise within this. I'd tell you more, but they value just.
Back to camp to get more things.
Selling all of Will's stuff.
Smart.
Part of me is like, I would like to talk to Will again and be like, sorry, dude. And part of me is like, he's going to be super pissed.
I think he'd forgive you.
I think so too.
That's the sad
He's too good. He's too good of a guy. Yeah. Oh, we're in Rivington.
Any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Welcome.
Any one of them could be a
You see to
spy for the
peruse
absolute,
special
they
goods, I
say.
take it.
Goodness. Needs more money already?
Mm-hmm.
If you had any healing potions, I think I'd take them.
Does he?
No.
Orin's little
I've
display was
cleaned them
just
out.
intended to rattle us. We mustn't let her...
4 gold remaining.
4?
4.
Trade secrets, but I can guarantee.
Talking to him.
I still think he should die. I don't like him.
How do you
Welcome.
suspect we start a
seem to
fight without
peruse
pulling in
special
all the
goods,
guards?
I take it.
Huh? So there's this runaway ability?
You want to just flee?
Yeah, so we murder him and then we flee in a direction.
Tell you what. I'm going to stand over here
Okay.
and murder him. I won't be pulled in at this distance. It's all yours.
Alright, here goes nothing.
Hold on. Just for when this inevitably breaks your oath.
It's a good point, actually. Lae'zel!
Yeah, I couldn't have said anything.
He has 6 HP?
Who?
I expected this man to... The dude I want to kill. I expected him to be a little tougher than that.
He has to have more than that.
Nope. He's dead.
Huh.
You murdered someone in view of a guard. Perhaps.
They want 2,000 gold.
You have that.
I know. But it's a 62 HP, 1 guard that wants to fight us. I feel like we got it.
Okay.
Like, we're not in Baldur's Gate. There aren't that many people around. That was fun.
Yeah.
Let's do that again. Oh my gosh, how is she not dead? Oh, she is now. We win. That wasn't too bad. Look at you being all... Ah! What?
You've pulled all of the flaming fists in.
Nope. Yep. All 3 of them. Okay, fine. We can kill you too. I don't like flaming fists. You guys suck. You let Orin into your ranks.
They let a shapeshifter in. How were they supposed to know?
He was always talking about murder and stuff. I'm just running at this point. I don't think I have to engage with these people. Dash this way. And now... Oh, I'm like 1 meter away from you.
They just had the sense to move quicker than us.
Uh-oh. Oh, good. Not ensnared. No, what level are these dudes?
6, 7.
Doesn't even... Really?
I can't see them.
This person threw a thing at me. I don't even know what it was, but it meant... Ooh. And goodbye. Nope, really, go. Thank you. Oh, gotta... Yep. I have more dash than you guys do.
I literally can't see them. That's the fun part.
Yeah.
Like, I can see you guys.
Shift space. Flee. All right. Lae'zel's out. And I'm still fighting, so hold on. No need to psionic backlash these people. It'll be fine. They can't kill me. They've missed with every single attack they've tossed at me so far. Because they're underleveled and embarrassing. Oh, they actually hit me. Goodness.
You're running away like a coward.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 1 meter from... Yeah, their dashes are not as long as mine. I think I'm out this turn.
Right, you don't run in the direction of any more guards.
Oh yeah, there's one over there. And if I go right, I think I'm okay. These people are generally afraid. 3 meters?
They're catching them.
Just give up, guys. These two are not a problem. It's this dude. This Armier. Trust me on this. It's Sarmier that's the problem.
I trust you.
Okay. Nope. Nope. That was good. That was not very far that time for some reason. Dash. There's another fist that way. I'm going to go up the mountain. And 2 meters. They're going to give up eventually. Their thirst for vengeance can't be forever.
That's just a man in a costume. He's not real.
But
Okay. Do I have to knock this guy down? Let's see. What do I have by way of ensnarings or things?
You could just kill him.
That's true. Turn the unholy.
He's not unholy. Divine Smite level 3. Level 3. Level 3. And Burgos.
Is that a girl? Seemed like a dude. All right. You guys, do you see what happened to your friend here? Are you seriously still chasing me?
Oh, you're insane.
Gosh. Nope. Saved.
Saved.
Yes, and we're out. Only had to kill one.
Nice. Oh, did that take me with you? Nope. I'm on your character.
All right. Well, we killed the guy that was taking advantage of the refugees. All's well. We're good people.
You also scattered a conversation or event that was like right in front of it.
Back to adventure. Let's go. Is Lae'zel with me? Lae'zel. She is. She's down here. Oh. She's standing over the body. Good stuff. All right. Nobody remembers that at all.
Apparently
There's
not.
a conversation over here if you want to get in this argument.
Supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and
you're talking to someone.
vermin to take our homes and goods. Oh, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in. Soon there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians.
Oh boy.
Your accent's Rivertonian.
Excuse me? I was born inside the city walls, a Baldurian through and through. Wherever you're from, clearly they don't teach manners.
He doesn't want to fight you. That's
You
good.
and I have no...
I want to fight him.
Let's do it.
Over there.
There aren't any guards around here.
Agents of the absolute. Mark my words. There's probably only a handful of rotten apples among them. Or, you know what they say about rot? It spreads. Be vigilant now.
I mean, considering there's an army literally marked Baldur's Gate right now,
I don't think there are enough flaming fists left for these
and there
refugees.
is a demigod hanging out among you dudes, You're all in a lot of
Oh,
trouble
no.
anyway.
You misunderstand. I mean, anyone could be among these refugees. Us Baldurians can't feel safe with so many of them roaming about without proper supervision.
Let's hope Archduke Gortash can make a difference.
Oh no. Remember how Gortash was like, I'm going to be the hero of Baldur's Gate?
Mm-hmm.
Not
I
everyone
wonder exactly what
subscribes
that
to
plan
what is
is.
mine is yours. Tempers are rising.
Who's
The place
Zenobia?
was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my
She
boys to be
smiles.
caravan guards, not cattle wranglers.
No one who meet ever get along?
Not if they're trying to help themselves to other people's property. I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
No one's taking you seriously with that hat, man.
Read his thoughts. Read his thoughts.
Why is it me? I didn't choose to talk to this guy.
Yeah, you did. I didn't choose to talk to him.
Maybe I accidentally did it.
Nice.
Oof.
-1. Oh, you
roll again. Inspiration. Karmic dice turned off. Yes.
Are you sure?
I read all of his mind.
Stay here? What if the little brat gets into the basement?
Dude, you got to stop thinking about your illegal works.
Mm-hmm. I hear these sorts of houses have basements.
My basement? Oh, nothing interesting, just materials. I'm a craftsman, you see.
This
This
man
guy's the
is
best. He
definitely
sucks so
lying.
much.
And he's really hoping you don't pry any further.
Look, I have some very valuable components in there. I need to get that lot out before
Don't
they damage
pick
something.
another thing. I want to walk over and be in range in case something happens. But I can't
Okay.
listen in if I'm walking.
I would prefer if the game was like, in front of you stands a man with a ginormous
hat.
What is it again? Halberd on his back, wearing full plate, covered in blood.
All right, I'm here.
Maybe don't treat him like a regular human.
You're not human. You're a half elf. I'm here.
What do you mean by that?
Right.
Shh, sweetheart. Adults are talking. This is guild business, and we'll handle it as soon as we get paid.
Enough of this bickering! You! What's your proposal?
I'll get them out of your house for free.
That means murder them.
But then we get to go in the house.
Yeah, do it.
We'll figure it out.
Old
It'll be
family
fine.
motto. Never trust anyone who works for free.
Damn it, you're too
What's in it
smart.
for you?
I want to see I'm a paladin, you idiot. I don't need
A
money.
vigilante, eh?
No!
You definitely have your head screwed on straight. A rarity these days.
There should be a paladin
Criminals
option
out of
here.
my house and you'll have my profound gratitude.
Okie doke, man. Ah,
I see you're a charitable sort. Perhaps you have
What
some
do you want,
benevolence to
Zenobia?
spare for us poor souls. We just lost a load
Screw
of gold
you.
thanks to
I'll
somebody
murder you if you're
interfering in our
threatening me.
business, you see. And now we're
You want to fight? Let's
Guild,
fight.
A loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule.
She wants to fight us
Opposed to
real bad.
contract killers.
You get to fight him.
Oh,
Bink.
you know, it's shocking how many people opt for the hard way when the easy way's right there.
Dude, you're going to die.
Any
Again,
last words?
do you look at me? Is this somebody that you want to fight?
Look at me.
I fought and killed an avatar of Merkel recently. No, I don't want to give her an out. Let's go. Sweet. Oh my gosh. This is the... This is like embarrassingly bad for these guys.
Yeah. Frame rate's going.
Oh.
What's my RAM at? Like, what's my memory usage going?
You notice the
Yeah.
Gith Yankee holding a giant sword standing behind you.
Yes. Let's I'm gonna do something fun.
Oh, look, you're turning into a displacer beast in front of everybody. Awesome.
Why wouldn't I?
That's a good point. I feel like people should be something intimidated by you, frightened maybe.
Yeah.
Ooh, this guy is all barbarianing on us.
Mm-hmm.
How's it going? Shadowheart. Good luck. Good
She's
luck
fine.
hitting Shadowheart.
Yeah. Yeah. Boop. That's you.
Perfect. Ooh, double hold person. Is that an illithid power?
No, that's just casting it at like a high level.
Okay. Ooh, you're frightened. That's not how this is supposed to work. Bardic inspiration on a guy who's being held.
Yes.
Let's see.
But you might get to use the Bardic Inspiration on his saving throw.
Executioner. And she's dead.
I don't
Good
think you
chat.
need, I don't think you needed to use that.
Probably not. Just want to make sure she was dead is all.
Okay.
She was talking mad shit. She's dead now. I feel alright. Gleeful Kong. Scarpers, your leader is dead. You sure you want to be here?
Oh my
Dude,
god.
you just killed that random civilian that was standing over there.
Yeah. Keep. Oh my god, I can't do anything. Right. And I can't whip them.
Gleeful Klong's almost dead. What are you trying to do?
I can't do anything because I'm frightened.
Oh. You don't have any ranged attacks as a
No.
displacer beast?
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Alright, buddy. Pissing me off.
Holy crap, 49 damage?
Yeah.
What was that?
That was inflict wounds at 5th level. 70,
Okay.
70-10.
Okay. No, but really, you guys, I don't know if you still want to be here. You want to? Okay, well, you guys want to be here. I don't get it. You should be fleeing.
Never give up. Never surrender.
I guess. Get out of these stupid thorns. Do I have a charge? I do have a charge. This will do.
Should I hit?
Good day. More spike growth?
Oh, that's annoying. Oh, he broke the concentration.
Then he lost it.
Alright, I can finally do something.
Hooray.
Mm-hmm.
A misty step up one of these guys and let's murder them real fast. Where did he go? He's over here. I'm going to see if you kill him, and if you don't, I'll misty step up and take him out.
Can't target him. It just like it keeps thinking I'm
What?
targeting myself.
Oh. Your little tentacles are too long.
There we go. Hold on. Where is Lae'zel?
She's way back here.
That's okay. Watch this.
Oh,
Is that
cool.
better?
I don't have to use a misty step.
He
Oh,
died.
he's dead. Why are there two of you? How did you do that?
That's what displacer beasts can do. They can make illusory copies of themselves.
Oh. Can't deal any damage, though?
You know, I'm not sure.
Hey there. How's it going? Yeah, you're dead. Ah.
What's inside?
That just, I don't know. That was like the most satisfying fight. Because, like, out of nowhere, she's just like, pay up or we're going to beat you. And it's like, I don't, are you?
Are you sure about this?
You're not stupid. Are you simply stupid?
She thought she was intimidating. That's all.
She sure did.
Should it take your
All right, let's see what's in the basement. Did that guy die? Did the owner of the house die?
Nah, he's still around.
He's like all afraid and stuff.
Yeah. Is there still squatters in here?
I don't see any. Let me go upstairs. See if they're upstairs. Also, I don't know how to get into the basement at all.
It'll be around here somewhere.
There's a locked door. Lae'zel, open this for me.
Ah, there's another back room.
That
Oh,
might be
I've
worth a look.
found the hatch.
Found this. Nice.
It's locked.
A couple turns should do it.
I will take guidance on my lockpicking.
There's nobody in this room that I just lockpicked, so that's cool.
I guess we scared them out.
I would be afraid. I would not stick around after seeing what I saw. Displacer bees popping up out of nowhere.
There are traps galore in here.
Oh, wait, where's the...
You gotta go back downstairs, and then instead of taking a right to the door we came in, take a left to a door that leads to like another room.
Uh-huh.
And then look for the hatch.
Do I have to discover it too?
Shouldn't. It's on the floor. There's a clue.
Uh-huh. There's like a circle of something here. Am I in the wrong room?
Yeah, I'll come up the ladder.
Okay. Ah! Nope. Where's this hatch?
Right here, underneath the chair in the box.
Underneath the chair. Ah, thank you.
We keep...
Quadruple perception failure.
Yeah.
You're killing it, guys.
This place is trapped.
Yeah.
They're pretty easy to
Rigged.
disarm, so you're more than welcome to help.
Rigged fireworks. Tripwire, eh? Alright. Got a tripwire.
Oh my god, so many dislike.
Despite everything.
What is down here?
Stuffed bear.
I doubt a bear this size went down without a fight.
Did you say a bear?
Yeah, stuffed bear.
This guy making... Oh, gosh. So I got rid of some traps.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
Lol.
open up.
Looks like you're on 1 HP as well.
Mm-hmm.
The place is trapped. I'll give it a shot.
I found a blackmail letter.
Okay.
Offer. Package waiting for you at Felgo's. You better not be late again, or we'll start to wonder if you're really committed to this as you claim. Pick it up, put it in the teddy bears, make the donation. Couldn't be simpler. If it's still here this time tomorrow, we'll stuff you with it. As you well know, we've plenty to spare. So...
We thought it was Murder Lady, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
Unless this guy's working for Murder Lady, I guess.
Certainly could.
This must be where he was making them.
Did you pick up the letter so we can present it to somebody? You did not. There's 2 of them. Are there 2 blackmail letters? No.
With a chisel set.
What?
I found it with a chisel set. Infernal Contracts and Bargains, a book. Yeah. Talks about how to bargain with devils.
Mm-hmm.
Here is Theskian Anthology of Goblin Poetry. I once met a wizard in Tamar who went and corrected me grammar. He said I can't cast no spell until I enunciate well, so I beat him to death with my hammer.
So now I have to go confront Arthur. Sounds great. Let's go. You
Yeah.
see anything else down there you wanted?
I'm just looking through all the books and stuff.
Okay.
Ooh,
I'll wait for you before I confront him. I don't know how I'm alive.
Oh, I found a ball. We can throw that to Scratch.
You already have a ball. You need more than one?
Why not? Have you ever met a dog that was like 2 balls? No, thank you.
Good point. But also most... Oh, you're getting exploded.
Yeah, I kind of forgot they were traps and just started running out.
Okay. Oh, 42 HP. Shadowheart, you're the best. Why would anybody ever kill you?
That was short rest.
Oh, never mind. Thanks, short rest. You're the best.
Alright, I am on my way out.
Where is our dude?
Arthur?
Yeah.
I don't even know, Captain. We can go tell the guards at the very least. They'll find him.
Oh, wait. No, there's a marker this way for Arthur. Oh, this murder road, which I fled from the law. Here he is. He's coming back.
Is at your disposal.
Hey, man.
This lady seemed mad at me.
If the guild come asking, I'll be making it very
They
clear.
attacked
so
me
you
first.
should probably get away from the scene of the crime.
You ready?
Yep.
Bam.
How?
I went in the basement.
Hells. Whatever you think, you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget.
Nope, Paladin.
Yeah, I want answers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a simple toy maker, an
Nope.
artisan.
Hey.
I don't know anything.
Hey.
Killed me if I refuse to rig the toys.
Oh.
And they're definitely going to kill me now.
Hmm.
I can't tell you. I won't tell you.
Should I start
Die either
kicking
way.
fingers, dude? Intimidation check. Am I good at intimidation?
Or, hold on, do you want a guidance?
Sure do.
I can't get out of this now.
Out of the what? Conversation?
Yeah, won't let me leave.
Well, here we go. Ugh.
You are not very intimidating.
I feel like I look intimidating.
You look like every other adventurer.
Guess.
You look like a Wednesday to everyone around here. Even worse. Comic Rolls is definitely not on.
It is
I don't
not.
know what they're capable of. I'd rather die by your hand than let them get hold of me.
You don't know what I'm capable of.
Not that I want to die by your hand, of course.
That's what you
I'll
just said.
leave, risk the roads. Say goodbye to the city forever.
Probably saving his life.
But I want to know. Tell us, and then you can run away.
He's probably got a note on him if we kill him. Shouldn't
My
have
hair
failed
is
you.
very red in direct sunlight.
Yeah, it is.
I don't feel like that's the color I chose.
Yeah, it is.
I'm pretty sure I didn't choose red. Look, man, you murdered kids.
wait.
Sorry. Talk to us. Yeah, Euphrates inspired.
He's got 6 HP.
Just tell us and we'll let you go.
Too late. No, kill him with Falcon. The Paladin has to do it. I want to see if he counts as an innocent. Look, I just want to know her.
What if I intimidate him by pushing him? Whee! die.
That's not very
Come on,
intimidating.
man. Talk. Talk. He doesn't want to die. You already said, I don't want you to kill me. Then tell us who it is, and we'll let you run away.
You shouldn't have failed your intimidation check.
It's not my fault.
Should let me do the talking. That's what I'm good at.
Here, you afraid of dogs?
Literally +9.
Well,
Stab
I'm
him.
expecting an intimidation check. What's he gonna do? Hey, Scratch. Oh. Well. Get him, Scratch. No, both seems fine. Body has an Archducal Coronation Admission Pass.
That's our clue.
This pass grants access for bearer and entourage to Worm Rock Audience Hall for the ceremony of Lord Gortash's elevation to Archduke of Baldur's Gate. 500 gold, hot dang.
Is that it? 500 gold? That's not a lot.
It's more than I've ever picked off of anyone else's corpse. That's for sure. Oh, interesting how both of the people I killed ended up right here in the same place. How nice.
It's no wonder we'll be. I don't need you stand.
All right. Should we wrap it up?
Yeah,
On
my
that
friend,
note?
my friend is dying.
Okay. Where are you?
Oh, I went to try and tell the Manip Nestor that we caught the guy who planted the bombs. He doesn't care.
Wow. Are these people standing around staring at this body?
No, they were talking to one of these Iron Fists, Flaming Fists.
Another visitor.
Oh, are they complaining to the dead Flaming Fist guy?
Possibly, but you should try to kill them because they're like, refugees are bad.
Hmm. All right. Well, that was fun.
Yep.
We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Appreciate it. We'll catch you then. More indiscriminate justice shall be wielded by